I've been on the road, for going home cause I get more love on the road. They try to stop me, can't stop me, I'm on the go. They try to stop me, can't stop me, I'm on the go. I've been on the road, for going home cause I get more love on the road. They try to stop me, can't stop me, I'm on.
Hey y'all, so I'm ready to get my feet done and my eyebrows done. I think I showed y'all the place that I go to, the salon that I go to, but yeah, I did my braids for the first time, so I'm proud of that. I recently just, got a new job, so I'm super proud of that. Listen, I just got my LLC. So those are some things that I'm really proud that I accomplished the first couple of months of 2021. I still have some more planning to do though. My birthday's coming up too, so I'm definitely gonna try to vlog then, because I'm in the process of literally planning all of that. However, so far so good. Recently, I've just been enjoying my solitude, being in my own company. I used to be like this all the time before I went to college, and people thought I was just this active person, or friendly person, I guess. Yeah, I've always been really reserved to myself, and to my schooling. So getting back into my denim, I started doing denim in 2017, doing braids for guys, or just doing my braids, my own braids. I had to really get back to all of those things that I enjoyed doing by myself, because I just feel my mom always told me it's gonna come a time where I'm not here no more, or your brother's not here no more, everybody's gone, so you still have to learn how to survive, and be okay with being by yourself, and I tell people all the time, I'm used to having my best friend around. He's a guy. My brother, my first sibling, was a boy. So I love just being around the men in my life that allow me to be my most authentic self. Because I noticed when I was around other women, being my authentic self, I'm not even gonna say scared them, but it made them feel some type of way. So I've experienced that literally through my whole life. Throughout my high school experience, junior high school experience, I literally only talk to my best friend. I only talk to him. So I made it a goal for me to have more female friends, and I have a decent 5 female friends, you know what I'm saying, that's been there through my freshman year phases, my party phases, when I was cheering, my depressive stages, they've been there. So it's still kind of new for me, but I feel I'm adjusting really good. I don't feel confused or lost. I just feel I'm moving in the right direction, or right steps to bettering my life. But also when it comes to growing up, or growing out of your environment, and setting boundaries, even setting boundaries for your family members, they're not used to you saying no, or you telling them that you're not going to do something. It's a different, I just see everything from a different perspective now. Do I enjoy being by myself? Actually, yeah. I'm very introverted. but I've always been this way. Like, and people, I hate when people try to like, they call themselves trying to push you out of your comfort zone when really, like, that's just how you are. And I've learned that from men. Like, I don't understand what it is with women trying to always change something and men like being okay with like, this is how I deal with things. This is how I go about things. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the conversation is different and it's carried way differently when you're speaking to a man versus a woman. Like, I just feel like women try to come up with every solution, and sometimes it's really just like one solution. What else? I be seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter. Like, I'm very active on Twitter, so if you want to follow me, Jeans by TK. Oh, on Twitter, yeah, I seen something that was like, be courageous enough to suck at something or learn a new skill that you like suck at. And my thing with that is like, you know what your skills are, you know what your talents are. Why are you dabbling to stuff you know you're not interested in and you suck at? You know what I'm saying? Like, doing a service or giving a service or being a creative or like just having a business in general, like, you would just want to do things that you like and have an interest in. Like, I never understood those people that literally dabble in everything and literally cannot complete anything because you want to master everything. And like, it is possible for you to be an overachiever and like an overachiever and to like want to learn new things, but you know what your niche is, and like you know what you're good at. So like, when people try to tell me like, oh, I'm not gonna go far with denim, or like, why don't you try and suck at something that you're not interested or really into, I just look at it like, that's not me. Like, that's not what I like to do, and keep it pushing. I don't know. I don't try hard to be myself. Like, and I don't know, I feel like a lot of times, like, in society, when you're like a known person, people expect you to have like what is it? Like a crazy personality. Like, I'm really like laid back and chill. Like, I mind my business. Like, I drink my juice and my water and my ginger ale. Like, I'm really like my own person. Well, I seen another tweet. It was like, all creatives are crazy because like, how do you just come up with like all of this art in your head like all the time on a blank canvas? Like, being able to have like a blank canvas and be able to put stuff on it. I was like, it sounds about right, but I'm not gonna call myself crazy or that I have a mental illness because I have a talent or a skill. Like, it sounds accurate, because you know what I'm saying, your imagination has to be like OD to create anything. Like, I feel like the people that are the creative directors that like come up with like the scenarios and like plays and stuff, those are the geniuses, the ones that's out here writing books and stuff. Like, I think it's pretty easy to paint on a canvas and, you know what I'm saying, draw whatever you think of. But like, to have actors and like props and like a stage, that's big. Like, how did you think of all of that? And like, I can only think of something to put on a canvas. Like, that's only like half of like being a creative or an artist. Like, another thing, like I said, I used to I hang around my guy friends a lot. And that's because like, when I hang around my guy friends, they really keep me in like my creative state. So like, let's say like I'm having like a creative funk, or like I'm not feeling it, or like you know, they notice that like I start slacking on my skill, or like I haven't been dabbling into my talents how I normally do, they literally like just invite me over and start making music or like playing really good music. And like I also had to like separate myself because like learning the type of music that I like to listen to, like, or like the type of functions that I like to attend, like you really can't just like do everything with everybody. That doesn't mean they're not your friend though. Like y'all just simply have different interests, and that's okay. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like in this vlog, I needed a piece that was really authentic and like I could talk to y'all about like the things that were on my mind, because like I really feel like really good. Like I do. So hey y'all, so right now I'm on campus. I'm in the mass comm department because this is Sade's major. She said she just had to drop something off real quick to like one of her professors or whatever. So we're here. I'll show y'all around a little bit, hopefully, because I don't got no mask, so hopefully they let me. So it's ironic that you try to front. People say Trey liven up, your music ain't liven up. Yeah, you hate my vices and it's nice, but it ain't quite as tough. The beat ain't really crank. You talked about how teens are messing up, but we just wanna hear terrible lyrics with a beat that bump. I understand the demand that the fans will stay provided. I'ma write these writers till I'm diagnosed with arthritis. So see how the author write this wasn't strictly flows. A dedication to rap because it saved my soul. Moment of silence for the past instrumentals. For the future ones, learn to cash with my mental. Try to hold my soul, stay lashed in my mental. And I'm broke, but I drop straight cash from the mental bars. High like the sun, Steve Nash in the mental spit. Lines like the bullets when they blast from the pistol. I'm a blast from the past. Grit flash with the pencil rising up. And the rain sight the cast. I ain't Hindu, I'm yo, it's brick as I don't know what out here, but this is the campus. What that residence hall right down there? I used to live there. It's called what? Quad 1 and 2. I stayed there my first 2 years, and then I moved back to the crib. If y'all don't know, if y'all like freshmen or whatever, like what? Your first 2 years is like definitely for you to gain that college experience, but room and board is definitely like $10,000, $12,000 here in Virginia. So like, if you are not a what is it? What is it called? A fucking out-of-state student. There's really no need for you to go ahead and get on-campus living because it's too expensive. You get a bigger refund check. This dry air, no good. Not good at all. Y'all see this jacket though? I put the patches on, put this flannel piece in there just to give it some more like edge or whatever. It's a butterfly. Just little stuff I'd be working on over time. So yeah.